Yeah, that's a challenge getting in from that direction. All right, so some of the water's subsided. We know it's wet in here. We knew it was wet in here. Let's just do the normal loop like I did the other day. And get it right this time. Yeah, so this dries up, this will be fun. Much drier than yesterday. This is why I came out to ride here today, to come back on this sucker. That's a tight little tricky spot there. Yeah. That little tricky spot there. So I just came down from the left. So you kind of go up and down like 4 times. Come in, then you go back, then you come back in over, and then you go back, and then we head to the other section. I think up here is where I went wrong yesterday, or yesterday, the day before. Yeah, it's dried up a lot still. A little bit more. Need some more drying. Yeah. It's the wet area, it's the marshlands, right? This close to the water. Pay attention to where I'm going here. So here's where I went wrong, I think. I think here's where I somehow went over to the right the other day. I think there was stuff out there. We're not going to look today. I think I looked the other day, but that'll be another time. So So let's just continue up here because that's the loop that goes wide. Let me just see where this is taking me again. I haven't been on this loop, so let's just keep taking it. So is this actually taking me where that little path would have taken me? Maybe that's how we come out to my left there. I know there was a spot up here where I came down and hit my pedal on the rock. It was right up in here someplace. So let's shift down a gear. It's right there, yeah, because when you hit that water, you get jerked. I had a little bit too much weight forward today, but yeah, that's tricky through there, yeah. That's tricky. This is where it has to dry out a bit. And there has to dry out a bit. That was tricky getting around. I think in here, to go over there would take me back. Yeah, so this is where we go back to go around to the right. Rest in my hand. For those of you who don't know, my back affects my hands, my arms going to sleep. So when you hear me talking about my hands being numb, let me having to rest them. Trying to get some life back in there as they're going numb. All right, so the paths come real close here. The one going out and the one coming back. See them right there converging. This is where we're turning around. Yeah, this garbage is just a shame. All people throwing stuff out the windows on the turnpike. It's right there. There it is. People throwing things out the turnpike. That branch could actually be moved, the one I just went around. So you get in those troughs. I'm calling them troughs. That the mountain bikers make. And it's kind of hard. If you get in there wrong, you got to skinny them. You got to stay in there. You got to stay in there. That's really tricky. You got to stay in those grooves. You got to stay in those grooves, because that's the way to do it. Otherwise you're going to fall. So here's where the two tracks came close again. I think up here we're going to have that real downhill steep section, like right here. And that's where I came in. That's where I came in. Huh. So let's go back from here. Let's do everything backwards. Nope, it is back there. It is back there. Unless this is it. No, it is back there where I came in. Why am I seeming all confused now? Why am I seeming all confused? I don't see the way out. It looks like there's a spot right there. Let me go a little further up here. Yeah, to the right. Okay, so that's how we do it. So now we're going back the way it came in. Okay. I believe. Let's go. Yes. Yes. It's way over here. Okay. All right. And up here, now we want to do it in a reverse loop. We'll just reverse through here. Not sure how I got through here the first time. But that's definitely the tricky spot. Some stones up here. Yeah, that's a great tricky section through there. Yeah. Now we want to continue all the trails to the left. You can see all the cut-throughs right down there. Now, did I take that alternate cut-through right there to get through last time? I might have, you know, the other day I'm talking about. So all the lefts. I think this little track is just awesome. was the spots where you can potentially get over to where I was in that direction. Just so much fun. So much fun. There's a cut across right there. Another cut across right there. Again, we're staying all to the left in this direction. This is clockwise. Geez, you could bring your car down here and just do this track here. Just do this track here. Hope the camera's recording like it's been the last couple of rides. Been doing good. And these are the last two loops for the beginning. So this was a tricky section right through here. Hands keep going to sleep, so I don't get much of a rest in here. You know, you're on and off the hands the whole time. Is there one more to my left, or is this the last leg? I think this is the closest leg to exiting. Yeah, it's the closest leg to exiting. Then I'm going to clock how far this damn thing is, because it goes a long way. Still staying to the left. So to the left would be right here. This would be where we exit. I just want to go up here and get a mileage. Let me just go right up to here. I just want to get some mileage. All right, so 1367. 1367. Camera's on. .13 miles, 0.67. I'm going to say it's a mile. So you can go to the left. So we want to do all lefts once I get in here. All right, so we're going to start to the left here. I didn't do this. I didn't do this when I went the other way. This is the part of the loop I didn't hit because I turned out, right? So you're going to feel, and that's going to be kind of deep, so we'll hit it over here. Oh boy, I rear and went out on it. So in this direction, I have to figure out which direction is it that I want up here now. Let me think about this. I guess I want all lefts. All lefts. All lefts. Right, so this is where we went to the right last time. We want to go to the left here. Looks like something can go that way, or you can go this way. All right, wait, so what just, oh no, yeah, so it goes around. We it just veers together. So we're going to the left. Yeah, so we enter in and out a ways past that fence. All right, so we're going down here. I'm gonna go back and try that sucker. I was getting all caught up in, oh, the pine needles. That's it. That's it. You got to get just that skosh more speed. Just that skosh more running. Took me several times to do that sucker. No question, this is the best part of the whole goddamn park. That was tricky what I just did there. And right there was tricky too. That's where you got to do the skinny. You got to use their tracks. See, I'm all in the motorcycle tracks here. Let's get that thing out of my spokes. Is it out? Yeah. You got to stay in. If you choose to do that line, right? You choose to take their line, the trout, I'm going to call it. A trout or trot, what do we call it? A trout, like a ditch. See, that's tough through there. I'm going to go back and try that section again. Yes, I came out of it a little bit, but I was able to continue. Yeah, this way is harder. This way is more challenging. Yeah. Look how nice this is now that it's dried up a little bit. So I need to learn how to use those ruts. All right, so we know we go past the fence a little bit before we cut over, I believe. Here's my entrance out right here. All right, so we're staying all to the left. Is that how I said it? When I went out, I was staying all to the right. Okay, yeah. Feeling like it was the opposite way. Well, I wasn't. Yeah, so we're going to stay all to the left, this direction. 13.67 was. Yeah, that wound up had me pushed me sideways. I couldn't do anything. I got thrown into the bushes. I didn't fall or anything, but I got thrown into the bushes there. Did I do this all up here? Yeah. Right, now did I do this backwards? I think I did it backwards. But I want to do the whole thing. That's right. Yeah, that's like the coolest part there too. Yeah, those are some challenging spots for sure. You got to skinny this here. You're skinning that rut. That's hard there. Now you could go on the outside of it if you want, like I said. Yeah. So we'll get back here when this dries up a little bit. Better than the other day, right? Definitely better than the other day. Definitely hones your skills. Definitely hones your skills. Remember to keep those feet going when you get stuck in something like that. Because once it robs all your speed, you're going to come to a stop. Once it robs all your speed, you're going to come to a stop. Like right in there is tough because of the rut I'm in. I'm in the rut the whole time. Okay, that makes it really tough. My hands, boy, my hands. So as I was saying before, if you didn't get that part, or if I don't put it in the video, I took a ride down the Belleville Pike yesterday just to come by this area. Oh, it was so dirty and industrial. The one little section where you can see all, you know, the golden grass, it was nice, but everything else was just so dirty and ugly. So you have no idea what it's like in here until you get in here on a bicycle or hiking or whatever you're going to do, right? But you got to get in here. I'm just so happy my back situation allows me to be in this position and I could pedal. Just so happy. I don't know what life would have become if I couldn't. I have no idea. So 2 loops is plenty. I'm going to do this. You know, both directions is plenty. Unless you're just gonna, you know, you came over here, you wanted to do, you know, both loops twice. All right, so we're over a mile already. We're over a mile. Yeah, I went back a couple times, but that really not getting it up to maybe not even a tenth. Tricky little spot. Keep the pedals going around. Yeah. Yeah, you learn to just, well, I'm learning to just move all the body as I come to the poles. As my hand's ready to hit a pole, I seem to lean in that direction and I'm counter steering, pushing the bike away from the pole as I'm leaning in. I guess I'm leaning in to counter steer so I don't go over. That's what I do often. The handle come real close, you see me lean in that direction as I'm pushing the bike away from the pole. Like right there, I'm pushing the bike away, but I'm going in its direction. This loop is just so friggin' mountain bike. All right, so this is where we turn to go out. So that's 15 there. Like a mile point 3. Like a mile point 3 was the distance.